guys, welcome back to my channel. For those that don't know, I'm Jessica. Today we are going to be organizing some of my hair, makeup, and all other random little accessories and things that are inside a bunch of like those little bins that you get, like I get them at Target. I'll post all the links of everything I use down below, but for now, let's get started.
So just to give you guys a quick idea of what I mean, I'm talking about like these kinds of bins. Right now they have like, this one has a bunch of like makeup, and yeah, it's a disaster. Hair stuff, which is basically hairspray, and I don't know really what's in this one, but we're gonna figure it out together. So let's go. So right now I'm just unboxing. I did not notice any dents or paint chips on the product, so that was pretty nice. The packaging came pretty smoothly, everything was pretty easy to take out, and it all fit right back into the box for easy throwing it all away. The instructions were pretty basic, pretty straightforward. And it came with a very cute little screwdriver, so very helpful if you don't have your own. So now we're starting the building process. Originally when I built this, I didn't realize that my phone stopped recording, so I had to undo it and then redo everything. So that was that not great transition right there. Overall, it was pretty easy to put together. At first had you stack everything up. Most of the pieces fit very nicely. There was a couple where you needed a little bit of arm work to it, but nothing too horrible. I definitely recommend it. And on these last steps, it just had you screw in everything. I would have, if I had to do this again, I would totally just use my own screwdriver, but this screwdriver was very helpful if you don't have your own set. So that was nice that it came with that. It did come with extra screws, so that's also pretty nice for if you're like me and easily misplace things. You had a backup screw to use. Overall, this was pretty easy to put together, pretty smooth, nothing too noticeably hard. Definitely recommend this product. I'll put a link down in the description if you're interested in buying the same one or looking around to see anything kind of similar to it. Ooh, we did it. On to the fun part. Organizing. So right now we're going to be emptying out everything from those bins and putting them all into the organizing cart. Originally when recording this, I thought my audio was working, which it wasn't, so ignore any appearance of me talking to myself, as I thought I was talking to all of you. So I bought these clear containers. One of them is for my palettes and the other's for my brushes. I got both of these off Amazon, and I'll link both down below. The packaging came pretty nicely. It was no issues at all. I think the hardest part was just taking off that sticker. Originally I had all of my makeup inside of a little travel bag, which I got from Target, and I can try finding and linking something similar to it down below if you guys want a similar travel bag for your makeup. But as I'm not needing to travel as much and I'm able to just be home, made sense to take it all out, which is nice. Better for all of it to be out and about and not stuck in a travel bag all the time. All of my brushes are either from Ulta or Target, so nothing too fancy. I think most of them are just e.l.f. Now I'm trying to figure out how to organize all of my palettes, because I have quite a few small ones that I would get for like Christmas for my parents, random little drugstore ones that I enjoy using every now and again. And then I also noticed that I had a lot of tiny products like my foundations and concealers, lipsticks, mascaras that I don't really have a good organizing tool for quite yet, but I'm hoping to put up a shelf above this organizing cart and be able to bring up a few of those things and get another clear organizing for the concealer and foundations and lipsticks and possibly even my nail polish later down the road. Again, just trying to figure out how to really organize those tiny palettes, because there was quite a few of them. I was putting all of my makeup onto the middle shelf because I don't use it all the time, and I wanted more of my grab and goes to be up top, so that was kind of the idea behind it. When I get the shelf, I'll probably move some of that up on top of the shelf to have it more visible and reachable, so maybe it'll help motivate me to use more makeup and not just have it all sitting there all the time. But definitely being in quarantine or social distancing really and not needing to go outside as much has not helped in the motivation to put on makeup more. So all of my grab and goes are usually my lotions, skincare products, hairbrush tools, and pretty much anything that I use more than twice a day really. In the last bin I had tons of hairspray that was left over from my wedding. I truly don't know what I'm going to do with all of this hairspray because I do not use this much hairspray in a given year, so any suggestions, comment them down below. For right now, I decided to empty out the bin that all my nail polish was inside of and put all of those smaller concealer thingies into it instead, just because it made a bit more sense. I can easily just display the nail polish on the bottom and be able to see all of the colors, and for right now, just have all the makeup in one bin until I figure out how exactly I want it to be organized. That's the hardest process with organization, is that there's so many ideas out there that it gets sometimes a bit overwhelming to figure out which one will actually be good for you. I definitely didn't realize how much makeup I truly had during all of this. It really was just all kind of jammed into that travel bag. I have a lot of random little bows because sometimes I like to just put them in my hair and feel all cute, so I've put most of that onto the bottom. It's very nice not having everything all stuck in travel bags or bins in my closet that were falling apart, so nice to get rid of those and have everything nicely displayed.
So now we're ready to move this over to the dresser area. Originally when doing this I said I'll be sad if it doesn't fit, which that ended up being the case. So I did have to move my dresser over, but after doing that it did fit nicely into this space. Again, all my grab and goes are just up top. I put all the makeup in the middle. I'll have to still figure out a way for organizing that back bin, but it all worked out pretty nicely for my makeup second shelf. And then at the bottom, all the hairspray and nail polishes. I put all my bobby pins and hair ties into that little bag right there. But I do enjoy how this helped clear out those bins. My dresser's all nice and clear now. And now the top half of my closet is all nice, a clear space, so I can figure out some new ways of organizing up there. But all in all, pretty good. So comment down below if you have suggestions on things you want to see in my next video. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!